I just feel like if you do something and repeat it 2,000 and 5,000 times, whether you mad or not, you're gonna remember how to do that. Cause when I'm fighting, I don't think about what I'm gonna do. It's a reflex.
Okay, so look.
If I don't
listen.
Oh, go ahead.
So we're gonna talk about that off camera. That's not gonna be the next time I talk to you about that, I'm not gonna record it. We're gonna have a personal conversation. I'm recording now, and right now what I want to find out specifically about is how did you go back, the keeping it real thing, or what happened with the alleged smuggling at this point?
Oh shit, I already talked about that. I already took 5 years in this case. So
you took 5 years?
Papers.
Are you still on paper?
Yeah, I'm still on papers. I had took 5 years of paper. Man, them folks were talking about a 10 through 5. I went on a run, but I said I'll get into it. So, my partner had called me, and he had asked me, did I know somebody that would throw some shit over the fence?
Now, when you say partner, when you say partner, wait, you know him from the streets, or you met him while you was there?
Hell no, this is a nigga I raised. Like, nigga, we went to school together. We slept. When I got kicked out of his house, of my mom's house, I went to stay with him and his twin brother and his other 6 siblings. When they got kicked out of their house, so they didn't feel like coming home, they stayed in my house.
Okay.
Like, we ran this shit. We had every class together.
Okay.
Like, I know him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, I had them doing a lot of shit back in the days. Him and his twin brother, like they was like it was 4 of us, my co-defendant and them 2. I ain't gonna say their last name, but just know this is real talk. Just know that they some kin of King Von. Like they some kin of King Von. Okay. They got the same last name of this some kin. They from Indiana. So he just called me. He was like, bro, I need some help. And I was like, he asked me, he was like, anybody that'll do it, you know what I'm saying, that'll do it, I got this and this and that. And I said, shit, without no hesitation, I'm thinking this shit gonna be easy. And I did need the money. I told him, I said, yeah, bro, I'll do it. And he was like, what you want? And I told him nothing. Honestly, I felt like I put them in that predicament. You know what I'm saying? I was out robbing people. I was out doing all type of shit when I was a juvenile. And they was just following me. So when I went in for that robbery charge, you know what I'm saying, they started doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? He went from robbing people to pimping. You know what I'm saying? They was 16 when I went in. So they pimping a girl that's 16. They're pimping girls that's 16 to 17. So when they turn 17, they pimping this girl to 16. And by law in Georgia, you can look it up. If a girl is under the age of 21 and you're pimping them, that is pimping an underage minor.
Yeah, you going to jail.
You going to jail. So they hit them with that, human trafficking, and all type of shit. And I remember getting out on bond and seeing these girls. You know what I'm saying? I got out on bond, and I'm like, bro, how old these girls is? Now they weren't fucking with no girls. They was fucking with girls they age, but their other partners was fucking. They may be 16. They out here in the hotels. They got these goddamn 13, 14-year-old girls, and I'm looking at them niggas like, what the fuck y'all got going on? Like, my mama always told me she didn't give a fuck what I did in the streets. She cared, but she did it. I mean, she cared, but her one thing that she did not want me to get into was that pimping shit or degrading women. She went with that shit.
Yeah.
So when I see this shit, I'm not on bond, remind you. I got my own armed robbery. I'm not on bond. So I see this shit, and I'm like, bro, y'all niggas hot. Fuck y'all. I'm not hanging around y'all, bro. Like, y'all niggas got too much going on. So I cut them off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I cut them off for a minute until I hopped in the car with my partner's brother. They twins, and the nigga had a sawed-off shotgun in the car, and I didn't know it. But that's how, you know what I'm saying, that what happened on that. But I cut them off. So to fast forward, he called me, and I felt like they was there because of me. Like, them niggas was in the sports. They went into the shit that I was in. So when he called me, I felt obligated to, you know what I'm saying, help him. And so when I go over there with an unnamed person. We go over there. I try to throw the shit over the fence. We got there at like 9:30.
What prison was it? What prison was it?
I was supposed to go to Riverbend, but it ended up catching me on like Baldwin State, because you know they right next to each other.
Yeah.
So they ended up catching me at like 11 or 12 o'clock in the morning. I got there at 9 o'clock. I just didn't know how to get the fuck on. And I just was scared as fuck. At that point, I was ready to go.
What was you trying to get over though? What was you trying to get to them, bro?
I think it was 15 phones and tobacco. Like, he wanted me to get some weed and he wanted me to grab a whole bunch of shit. His partner, he wanted me to do drops for the Mexicans and shit, but the Mexicans had too much shit going on. I ain't finna ride all the way down here with no goddamn coke, no meth, all type of shit. And it went just a little, like, them niggas wanted some big shit. And I was like, nah, bro, I've been to chain gang. I can do the tobacco and I can do the phones. Anything else I can't do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I told him. So he gave me the money to
So you going into this situation knowing that you can go back to chain gang?
I had a bad feeling as soon as I hopped out the car. But in my head at that time, I was just gonna throw something over the fence, hop back up in the car and get the fuck out. I didn't think it was that serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I got there. So when I got there, when I got there, them folks was calling me niggers, like everything in the woods. Like, I was scared. It was hound dogs, German shepherds out there. And I remember getting caught. Like, the officer had a 357 Magnum. And he was like, freeze right there before I blow your fucking head off. I was so motherfucking scared. I was like, don't shoot. I was like, I was scared as fuck, because them motherfuckers gonna shoot. So when they finally got me, the lieutenant come out there, and he said, we need to go back to fucking, we need to run some more, he said, we need to run some more physical, we need to do some more PT. You mean to tell me that this oversized, dude, outran y'all for damn near 10 hours? He was pissed, and it's raining and everything out there. So that wasn't even the bad part. So when I go in there, my first day of population, I get jumped by 17 Bloods 3 days in a row.
Why, nigga?
So when I go there, I'm not knowing, like, so I always tell niggas, like, yeah, I'm Playboy Gangsta Crip, but I be chilling, bro. I don't really be on that hard game for that super Crip shit no more. Cause a nigga, I be trying to get some money, you know what I'm saying? My dad was always on some money shit, you know what I'm saying? He probably had a fucked up anger from what I know, but my dad always been on some, let me get some money shit. So even with me being in the game, you know what I'm saying, my OG Took kind of got me off that hardcore game banging and kind of guided me into getting some money. So when I got up in there, they put me in a blood dorm. And me, you know how Atlanta is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck with everybody until you go to chain gang. Then that's when that bullshit pop off. So when I get there, they ask me what I am. I'm like, shit, I'm Crip. They like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Atlanta. And they like, yeah, this a blood dorm, bro. They like, this a blood dorm. You gonna have to roll your shit up and get on the door. I said, the only way I'm rolling my shit up and get on the door is my partner come bum me out. They let me out. So they was like, you not getting on the door? I was like, hell no. So remind you, Baldwin County do, lockout. So at 7:30, at like 9:30 a.m., they lock your ass out and make you sit in the fucking day room all day. So I went to population at like 5 p.m. So we got like they let me put stuff in the room. So we got like 2 hours before lock-in. So I'm sitting there and they like, so you ain't gonna get out? I said, you heard what I said, bro. So I see 17 niggas come downstairs. They was all in the room. I'm counting them. I see 17 niggas come downstairs. I said, God damn, bro, this finna. In my head, I'm like, this. I said, a nigga did not drive to this country ass shit to goddamn get jumped on by 17 country ass niggas that ain't got nothing going on. Cause like, I'm from the city, so I always thought that anything in that area was just country and broke. Yeah. Like that's the way I thought. So these niggas was, I think they was 9-deuce Eaglewood Bloods. So it was a nigga named Rondo. He walked up to me and he was like, so you ain't gonna go? I said, hell no. The nigga went in my room, in my cell, and grabbed my bag, and the niggas was like lined up like a line. Like he walked out with my bag, with my commissary, like he was the president of the United States. And I just couldn't believe that this little scrawny ass little nigga had the audacity to try me. Remind you, at this time, I done been eating good. I'm about 245 pounds. So when I see the nigga grab my bag, I froze. I was like, I know this nigga ain't doing what I think he's doing. So when the nigga grabbed my bag, I hit the nigga. He dropped. All I know is 17 niggas on me. So it's a big ass camera in the day room. They like, stop, let him up. So he like, I want a one. I want my one. He telling the blood niggas, I want my one. So we end up going in the room. I done dropped him. So when I dropped it, and it wasn't even no classy kick shit. I dropped him with my right hand. Like I'm talking about clean on the chin. And as soon as I do that shit, it's 19 niggas in the room, and that's including me, the nigga that I fought, and the other niggas. So they ain't really hit me the way they supposed to hit me. So I got my back in the corner, and I done dropped 3 niggas. And I got that was my thing for 3 days. So the first day I knocked down 3 niggas. The second day I knocked down 2. And then the third day I knocked out 1. And then the 4th day, the niggas was just like, they was like, we ain't finna do this shit with you every day, Playboy. You earned your spot here. And I was like, bro, I said I was standing this bitch.
Using that bit like John Wick, man.
Yeah. Like,
hey, look. I got